Hello guys, today I have a new set here. HD Gundam Revive. Where's the bazooka? Where's the bazooka? I'm telling you, where's the bazooka? Oh, there. Where is the bazooka? I have to pause this. I paused it for a couple of seconds and now I have the bazooka. So wait. First let's check first. It's a aesthetics, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's just do first the aesthetics. There we go. Thing. Place it with. There we go. Place it with that thing. And now I have to replace those ones with open palm hands. Okay, there we go. Now we have the RX-72. Yeah, randomly yeeted. Okay, so basically this is just the normal iconic Gundam. Yeah, it has the same shade as my RX-72 entry grade, which I turned into a Zeong. Yeah, it's now Zeong. So put that aside and let's do the articulation. So it has the up, barely up, that's up, and also the V-fins. You have to be careful with it. It's very soft. And I'm sorry if I'm bad at panel lining. It actually is center erased. And here, and then that one, do the shaky. It's shaking, like that. Then tilt, and then tilt, not that bad. And then look down. He doesn't even look down. Like he's like towing. Okay, now for the arms, it can go T-pose. And then beyond the T-pose, more like that. And then it can do like that. More like chicken, and also there's that thing there. That, and also it can do that, hands up, man. And yeah, this is just a normal ball joint. Oh, okay, this one's actually double jointed here. That is double jointed. So firstly it goes like there. That is the mean of the lower arm, and then this is the max of the upper arm. You can barely do that. Now its hands are up like that, and it can do that. The shoulders can move like that. That's all. And then also it can do a bit of movement forward because it's a ball joint. There you go. And then now for the body, it can do like side to side, all the way around. Add crotch. Wait, actually I like that piece because there's actually a dent over there at the middle. And also, unlike the integrate, is not that very articulate on the ab crunch, but and also unlike the integrate, it has no gaps. Very classic. And now, not to mention, the eyes are actually stickers, and the crotch piece stickers, and there are silver ones too. This is right here. Voice crack. Sorry. Here's my sticker sheet. I used those silver stickers, but they're useless. I didn't put those red stickers. I screwed one because it's very hard to do, and what I did is I painted it with markers, red markers, yes. And now, time for the, oh yeah, I also forgot it can do a little bit of tilt. Not really tilt. Cannot tilt. Unlike the integrate, it has a lot more articulation. Okay, now it actually I cut this one's actually a single piece. It's a single piece, so that it's a single piece, and I cut it in half, so it's much better when you do this pose. I just have to put his hands down. Oh, shoulders fell. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the open palm, right open palm, and then I have to get this palm right here, which I used for the shield. I can remove. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this beam saber, attach a beam. Yeah, sorry for that tape. Okay, here we go. Now I have a beam saber, and let's attach the beam saber right here. Actually, it's pretty simple. I wasn't expecting that. It's actually pretty simple, not gonna lie. Wait. Is this the right hand? Oh, yeah, this one's the left hand. No. What have I done wrong? This one's the left hand. No. Why? Yeah, it's this one. It's because of that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it there. Yeah, I'm just gonna angle my camera where it is. Just attaching it. There we go. Now let's just simply do that. And then I'll just face my camera forward. There we go. There we go. Now you now have that thing. The beam saber. Shing, shing. He's dead. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that pose. I'm gonna copy it right from the box. Like, I'm just gonna get to the box. Ooh, okay. Nice. It's that thing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... The ball joint on the wrist is not that strong. How do you even do this? Like, is it like that? I'm not so sure. I think it's like that. Yeah, I think it's like that. Wait, I'm gonna check the box. No, something like... But I know it's something like that. Yeah, like that. So I think that's all. Now I think it's like that. Like it's jumping and then slices Zaku. A Zaku jeans Zaku. Now actually it's pretty simple to remove it. I wasn't. That one's actually pretty nice. That. Ouch. There we go. Next I just have to do there we go. Now it's more like that. Okay, now I have to detach the beam, put it back, remove the palm, replace it to the palm. There we go. And now what the color is actually a bit greenish, and I just built it like an hour ago or so. Yeah, an hour ago. So like boink. Okay, so the weapons or accessories, what can I say here? So first is this bazooka, which doesn't need any trigger fingers, which is pretty nice gimmick. Okay, this I'm gonna get that, put it there, and then attach this thing over here. And then now what I'm gonna do is there. Then the handle actually moves so that it can get out of the way. Unlike the integrate, this thing actually has more articulation of the arms. Here we go. We now have a shooting guy with a bazooka, and there's a magazine right there. Yeah. And also there's a dead. Okay. Now here's like pew! Yeah, there's a wait. I like how this thing is actually pretty cool because it's actually hollow. There we go. Now let's do a pose with it. Like it's like he's kneeling on the ground, and then he's like gonna shoot some. Then he's gonna shoot some Zakus. Like, wait, I don't actually know if this thing actually works. Like. this thing like that, or we can just add a support there. What is better, support or holding hand? I think I like it this way, like it's this thing, like it's like that, and then it's like, okay, I'ma reload, and this one's like the support hand, so it can hold it over there. It can hold it over there. Then now, wait, how many times did it say how, like there? There we go. Now it's like, pew! Then he shoots a random enemy. This one is actually my custom SD kit. Pew! Ah! Dead. That. Wait, I'm wondering if this one actually fits with my entry grade. Wait, it does, but it's kind of tight. I don't know. Maybe I just put some blue tacks. Okay, that enough. Like, pew! I like how he's just kneeling on the ground, doing nothing, just shooting some enemies, Zakus or whatever. Okay, this one's actually a ball joint so that it can do flappy like that. And also there's that leg, double jointed again. This one's actually hinge. This one's also hinge with some really cool things. And this one's a ball joint. That's why it can do bam. So this thing's actually a bit better than my entry grade. My entry grade has gaps of feet, and also the hollow foot. The hollow foot is very noticeable in my entry grade, but in here not that noticeable, because look, it's like that, not that noticeable. Yeah, it's just more like a design for me. Okay, now next I'm just gonna destroy this. Yes. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, okay, there we go. This one's not a ball joint but a hinge, but it's not a hinge. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, okay, there we go. There we go. Now it looks like it's gonna punch some Zakus, or maybe it's gonna do like that karate. But he's so weak in karate. Now let's do the holding hand. The holding, normal palm holding. Now it's gonna punch. Pew pew pew. Okay, now next. I forgot about this. You can actually keep it with this new adapter. I mean my adapter, which you open the butthole and then put that thing straight into the butthole, and then put it in. Then put in the bazooka, and that's all. You can actually remove it and make it a part of the bazooka. Very nice, but yeah, very neutral for a kit, HD kit. I think I prefer this for beginners or starters for the hobby, because it's actually pretty fun, cheap, and I don't think so if it's really long to build, because it took me an hour. I haven't been using my tools. Nah, it's just for like, let's do the karate chops. So the karate kick. I don't think if this thing can balance on its karate kick. Oh, this thing's actually a very good balancer. This thing's a very good balancer, not gonna lie. Look, it can even balance. Wait, I'm just fixing it. I have to do that. Oh, there we go. I almost got that. Like, I think I have to do that. It can almost balance actually. Like if you do that, I mean I'm just doing some tweakings to it. Like, ouch. There we go. No. Okay, never mind. It's sad to say that the skirt armors are not automatic. They don't fall up. Speaking of which, there we go. Don't worry about the V-fins, they're okay. Just a little bit of care. Let's see. What if I put this thing here? I will do something. I'm gonna do some tweakings, guys. Wait. Okay, I did nothing. I thought the Glutak would do that, but all you need to do is to do a little care for the V-fins. These are very fragile, not gonna lie, they're very fragile. So you have to handle them with care because they're very thin parts. Unlike my entry grade, it's actually very thick and it's part of the forehead. Now I'm just putting a glue tack to it. Actually, I will just do like that. Not very noticeable, right? But what if I actually make it a full custom? Yeah, let's make it a full custom. Nah, not that noticeable. It's just for playing really. Nah, look, in the video it's not that noticeable. So, I'll just remove that. And now it's time to handle this thing with care. So, if you want to turn the head, you have to hold on the head itself, not on the V-fins. You have to hold on the head itself because those V-fins are very fragile. They might just fall apart. They might fall apart. There we go. Now, onto these hands look very fragile. Don't destroy it. And this one right here, I stick the hands already, which is the trigger finger, which is only for the right hand. So I can only equip the beam rifle on the right hand. Okay. Now the shield. This one's actually pretty cool because it has this thing. This one moves. It's a hinge. You can move whoop, 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 whoop. That, and that's all. Yeah. And oh yeah, this one actually has this thing. So let's do a pose with the beam rifle. So now I have to be careful with the V-fins. I won't let it fall because when it falls, I'm doomed. Like, I will just get this thing, get it. Ouch, where is it? There we go. I found it. There we go. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick. How do I do this even? Like, it won't even stick. There we go. It's not like it's holding. It's more like it's holding a super heavy gun. Side can be moved side to side. I like that pose. Then it can do the normal holding of hands. Nah, I'll just do that. I will remove that. Attach again that thing. Put the palm. And then, wait, where's the other palm? There we go. And actually, I have a new thing here. It's called gundam. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it's just one design. Thank you, Mecha Katsu, for that very cool thing. It's more like he's sneaking. Oh god, I didn't mean that. That thing is very fragile. I really have to use my glue tack. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up a small piece. There. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Oops. that thing won't even, people won't even mind looking behind the V-fin, right? There we go. And the V-fin should bend over there. Let's use my sticker thing to do that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's more better. It's more like he's sneaking, or like he's gonna be on a table. Then he's like an office manager. Then he's like, okay, what do we need? Like, what do we need to do now? Like, someone will say cheese, and then the GM, the master cheese color, the master cheddar cheese, I don't know what to call him. And also, if you're wondering why I had this, it's for a gift actually. So yeah, he's not awkward. He's awkward. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna raise his hands, like, hands up, you're under arrest. Yeah, more like that. I like how this video is literally 20 minutes actually. Put that thing over there. Now he's like hands up. And now like hands up. Where can I see them? The police says. And then this guy randomly says no and then triggers. Okay, now let's arm him up. Actually I have to mention that. Oh. Okay, now let's do that. Now let's arm this guy up. He's now will be that thing. Now he looks awkward. Very awkward. I like how his hands are pretty big, unlike my entry grade. Okay, where do I put that? I think more like that. Now I think I will do that. Oh, that thing is not working well. It struggles. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a T-pose. Now he's like hugging. Then now let's do the ultimate thing. Boop. 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 I really like that music. Very normal Gundam fight scene, I think. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna simply do that. Then now okay, one last thing, the beam rifle. He's now all armed up. I like how it's very stiff actually. So if anything is stiff right here, all you need is a drip of oil. Yeah, not mower oil, like just some cooking, no, not cooking oil, like baby oil. Okay, now he's all armed up except for the beam sabers. Okay, there we go. And that is pretty sick. All you have to do is yeah, there we go. Wait a second. Let's do the whole pose. Actually, I'm gonna try to copy the pose in my manual. Like, there's actually a pose in my book No, not in the book. That big, huge book, I think. No, it's this thing in the box. Ooh. No, not really. Nope. It's in the big boy. This is actually is pretty big for an instruction manual. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, here is the cool thing on the cover. So, oh! Now what I'm gonna do is, where is that post? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I don't seem to find it here, so I will just simply destroy that. That should do. And now what I'm gonna do is this thing right here. But actually we can remove the shield from the hands if we don't want them there. So let's wait. So let me remove this hand. Then now I will remove the shield from that peg. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to. Then this peg is very tough. Ooh, I just removed the whole arm. Now it's for the open ups. It's from the open arms. Hugging arms. Now it's time for me to take apart. Okay, now it's this one right here. And actually, there's actually a peg here, which can also be used to store the shield in. It's actually a pretty new one. I mean, no, it's not a new one. You can also see that in SD kits. Yeah, here's the shield. Oh, that is the shield attached. And now, it's sad to say that the feet cannot go as wide already. Unlike the entry grade, it's because of that hinge. Now I have to remove that. Oh, I have to handle the V-fins with care. There we go. Aiming for you. Here it's now aiming for you. Like, yeah, this thing cannot actually handle all the shield and the bazooka on his back at once, so I have to tilt the legs even more. Okay, now it's time to unarm him. There we go. That, replace it with this normal peg, and then now that's this thing. There we go. It's now like he's normal. Okay, there we go. Now it looks like he's doing that. There we go. He's now a very neutral Gundam standing on here. But remember, he has so many weapons: beam rifle, bazooka, hyper bazooka, shield, and beam sabers, 2 of them. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I know it's very long, but please consider subscribing. And if you want one of these kits, go to new tab, I think. No, not really. I'm not sponsoring one of those. I'm just gonna do something. Hello, I'm back as always. And if you want one of these, it's only 1,000 yen. Pretty cheap, right? And that's me. Consider subscribing and like the video. Goodbye.